really do. Can everyone see the 23rd Psalm that I'm showing on my screen? Can you guys see that okay? Okay, cool. Well, let's all read it together.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me to lay down in green pastures. He lays me beside the still waters.
Very good.
Restores He lays me in the path of
righteousness. Very good.
For his name's sake.
Excellent. All right, you want to pick up at verse 4, Jaden?
Yes.
And you did an excellent job, Jordan. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yes, though I walk through the valleys of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup runs over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever.
Okay. Now, verse 6. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I'll dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Who wants to tell me about the last one?
Hey, what was the last one? Verse. I know.
Hold on. Let's let Jaden go first, and then I'll let you go, Layla.
Surely your goodness and unfailing love will pursue me all of the days of my life, and I will live in the house of the Lord forever.
Just read it. Tell me what you know about it. What is that saying?
I will live in the house of the Lord forever is just his presence. It's not literal.
Very good. You want it, man. I love it. God is just so good, and he is so merciful that he could not let us continue to make bad decisions, because he knew that those choices were going to ultimately destroy us. So I have another video. It's by Pastor Tim Mackey. I've used his website before, the Bible Project website. There's another video that I want to share with you that shows just how much grace and goodness and mercy that God showed us by paying the ultimate price for our sins, for our wrongdoings. And he paid the price. He got the whooping for us. So let's watch this video and see exactly how it was that God had a plan to save his sheep, and he was willing to do whatever that it took to take care of his sheep.
God is not content to let people sit in their own self-destruction. In the Bible, God's on a mission to rescue. This is why Jesus said that he was going to Jerusalem to die, as a demonstration of God's love for his enemies. He would stand in the place of his people who were choosing self-destruction and take the consequences of their decisions upon himself. In Jesus' life, death, and resurrection, we see God's anger at evil and his love for people working together to provide forgiveness and life for a humanity lost in self-ruin.
So that was God's perfect plan of salvation for you and I. And it is a wonderful example of his goodness and his mercy. Now, I want to share a story about myself and my younger sister. So when I was little, long time ago, back when cartoon dinosaurs used to roam the earth, I had a younger sister who was, let's just say she had some potty training challenges. So when she would have a mistake, she would be punished for having that mistake. And I took on the responsibility of trying to save her. I came up with the idea to take her dirty potty pants and hide them in the corner of the laundry room. Well, it did not take long for my dad to sniff those dirty potty pants out. And guess who got in trouble? Yes, I got in trouble. Well, when I faced the consequences of it, I quickly ran out of goodness and mercy. But the difference between me and God is that God never runs out of grace or goodness, and he never runs out of mercy. In fact, the Bible tells us that every day that we wake up, we get a whole brand new bundle of mercies given to us. So that is something we should be thankful for. We should give God praise and thanks that he never runs out of goodness and mercy for his sheep or for his children. That promise is so wonderful. Let's take some time to give God praise and tell him thank you.
Goodness and mercy shall follow me to the days, ha, ha.
One more. Surely
Goodness and mercy shall follow me to the days, ha.
Remember, we said in verse 1 at the very, very beginning that he is our shepherd and we have no lack. No lack. If we feel like there's something that we need that we don't have, we need to pray. Okay, we need to. Yes, ma'am. Oh, I'm sorry. Was that Jordan? I'm sorry. Yes, sir.
It's like when the verse where where he said, what was the verse? The one where he says, he lays me.
In the green pastures.
Yes.
Verse 3.
Look, it's like this. See, you know what he's like, we always stuck to God. It's like we're like glued to each other. So we can always stay with him. So
very good. He does say that we are the way God, he doesn't use the word glue, but guess what word he does use, Jordan? He used the word knit. And I wish I had something knit to show you. But if you look at something that's knit, you'll see all of the fibers are like this. Y'all see how intertwined that is? So that's not the same thing as being glued, but it's the same concept, okay? We are knit together in love. Love for God and love for one another, okay? So the love comes in two directions, but we are, like Jordan said, we are glued together, which is an excellent point. I love it. Anything else? Anything else? Or any other questions? No? Okay. Well, you guys have done super, super, super great, like you always do. How many verses are there in the 23rd Psalm? 6 verses, 4 verses, 3 verses or only 1 verse? You're correct. There are 6 verses in the 23rd Psalm. Hi there, new family members and future friends. If you would like to join us, we would love to have you. We record live every second Sunday. To get more information and to register, please email us at the address seen on the screen. I look forward to meeting you.